Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I figured we would do something a little bit different, that we would go through and look at my purchase history for the entire year. It's currently December 10th, so this would be a fun video. In this video, it's going to be based on all my Ulta purchases, both online and in store. I'm just going to go through my points history and look at all the purchases and just let you know, kind of like little mini speed reviews. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you, and let's go ahead and get started because it's probably going to be a long one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the purchase history on Ulta right now on my laptop. So I actually went to my rewards history and I'm going to start there. So my first purchase at Ulta was the TGIN Honey Miracle Deep Conditioning Mask. That is no longer with me. That was actually in I feel like it was my most recent empties, which, if I'm being honest, that's actually pretty good. If I purchased it January 5th of 2023 and it's already out, because that was 32 ounces, so that was pretty massive. These are e.l.f. products. I have the e.l.f. Sun Touchable Whoa Glow 30 Broad Spectrum SPF Sunscreen. It's a SPF and a primer. This is pretty nice. It has it definitely is like I am so sorry for my knuckles. I went to open a pool filter canister and there was like a gate around the pool filter and I just busted my knuckles trying to spin the lid off because whoever engineered it. Anyway, sorry about my knuckles. So this is what the Sun Touchable looks like. It does have a little bit of a glow, a little bit of a sunscreeny scent, not anything too crazy. It is definitely one of those glowy primers. If it'll focus on my hand, that would be great. If you can see here, it does provide a little bit of a nice glow. I like it. It's SPF 30, so if I'm gonna be in the sun for a long period of time, I'm gonna use something a little bit bigger than 30. So I'm using 50 is ideal, but still something good. And it's also a primer. And I think it makes the foundations that look a little bit drier on me. This seems to work really well as a primer. And then here we have the e.l.f. Halo Glow in Shade 2, as I said. Okay, the video is gonna be it's gonna be a very long video. So I'm gonna try to work a little bit faster. And I'm just gonna put it right here. And this went viral. This year. I don't want to say it's metallic because on the skin, it probably looks like this on my hand, but I feel like on your face, the skin on your face, it does not look like that. But I really like the e.l.f. Halo Glow, but I would definitely recommend these and repurchase them. I just feel like this one especially is a very large product. This is 1 fluid ounce, and I feel like this would take anybody forever to go through unless you're using it religiously every single day. So that's cool. That's what I ordered in January, and then I didn't order anything until the 20th. I also used up the Peach and Lily KP Bump Boss Body Scrub. That Peach and Lily KP, that's great. I also like the First Aid Beauty one. Kind of products like scrubs like that I always tend to enjoy. So definitely recommend that. Next product on there from the 20th of January is the Drunk Elephant De-Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops. These obviously have gone viral. I think it's nice. I like to mix this in. For example, I have 2 NARS foundations. The NARS Luminous and then the Sheer Glow, and I like mixing this in with those because they are both really light on me, so I like using this as a mix-in product. They must have had an amazing points multiplier or something because I went lip color crazy. I bought 2 MAC minis, one in the shade Ruby Woo, which is the perfect cool tone red everybody knows and loves. Diva, I think, yeah, and then a mini of Diva, which these are both such pretty fall and winter colors. Those are both such beautiful reds from MAC. But then I also picked up 3, which I'm assuming that this had to have been a points multiplier for me to pick all these up. I picked up the Dior Addict Lip Maximizer in Intense Rosewood, which looks like this. These are a little, they're not burny at all. These are supposed to be lip enhancers. The same thing, the Dior Addict Lip Maximizer in Mahogany, which I have like a love affair with the shade Mahogany. Mahogany. And then I also picked it up in the Dior 8 Intense. Is that what it is? Dior 8 Intense? I guess so. Which is like this very, I guess like a cool tone red. So I did pick those 3 up. And then of course, I picked up a lip glow oil in Mahogany. I'm telling you, Mahogany and I, that's my shade, even though this is what the shade Mahogany looks like. Okay. That's what you got. That's it. That's what you get. All right. So, to sum this up, okay. Oh, and then I also picked up 2 other things. One is the Got to Be Glued mini spiking gel. I use this for my brows. I love it. It's great. I will repurchase it for sure. But then I also got a Bondi Sands Aero 1 hour foam, self-tanning foam, which is really good and great, and I love it, and I feel like it has more of like an olivey undertone, so I really enjoy that one. But the thing about these is that I really like these. These do have that minty, they have that minty scent / feel on the lips. It makes me want, like it makes you want them, right? I don't want to say I don't think that they're anything special, but also I don't think that they're anything special. The shades are cute. I think these are like $40 each. Yeah, these are $40 each, if I'm not mistaken. They're good, but I just don't think that any lip product is worth $40. Tingly feel on the lips that most people, or I think some people like. I'm one of the people that like it. It's not stingy or burny or anything like that. They're good. And then kind of the same thing goes for this Dior lip glow oil. I think it's good. But this is also $40. So it's like, can you justify spending $40 on a lip oil? That's up to you. I'm like, sure, like cute packaging, whatever, but it's like, I'm not wearing the packaging, I'm wearing the product. And I think the product is good, but is it $40 good? Only you can justify that. I will not be buying any more lip maximizers or lip glow oils from Dior, because there are just some better things out there. The 3 products I picked up on January 31st is the Dior Rosy Glow Blush in pink. You can even see the hard pan on mine. You can just scrape it off, but I did pick up that. And then I also picked up the NARS Laguna Bronzing Cream in Laguna 202. It's like this. I really like this. This bronzer smells like flowers. It smells like a perfume to me, and there is something slightly addicting about it. I really like that. I don't know why. I don't even normally like scented beauty products, but pick those 2 up. And then I also picked up the YSL Black Opium. This is the Le Parfum though. Le Parfum. This is probably my favorite rendition or flanker of the Black Opium line. This has such a nice vanilla. Like, this is the strongest vanilla based, I feel like, of the Black Opiums. I feel like this one and then like Green Illicit might be a close second, and then those are pretty much not even a close second. Those 2 are really the only ones that I like, but this one on the dry down has such a nice, warm, seductive like vanilla. So I don't know, that's probably my favorite YSL ever. Those are all the things that I picked up in January. Again, really quick, some Kiss Lash Couture adhesive in clear. Got that, and then I got the Ardell Duo Line It Lash in clear, also another lash liner. I got the Mael Rosemary Mint Scalp Strengthening Oil. I've purchased that multiple times before. I picked up 2 of the, I think this is when they launched. These were in February, the NYX Fat Oil. I got the shade Scrollin and the shade Status Update. This is Scrollin'. This one's like kind of like a warm orangey brown, I guess, like a warm brown. And then the Status Update is the one that I really like, which honestly I feel like is maybe comparable to the like Mahogany, as far as like shade maybe. Anyways, I got those two. I really like the NYX fat oils. Honestly, I'm really not picky about most lip products, as long as they don't like dehydrate my already dehydrated lips. I feel like I don't hate any lip products. Alright, so I do like the NYX fat oil. These are the only two shades that I ever picked up. And this one always like, it just looks turned to me from, and I think I got it like this too, where it just kind of looks like, I don't know if that's regular product separation or what, but I'm pretty sure I even got it like that. And then I have the Kristen S Deep Clarifying Shampoo, is something I purchase regularly. I think I've already showed that in an empties before. I don't have that here with me. I have it in my shower. That's a great solid, would always repurchase. And I do recommend these fat oils, by the way. It just depends, like a preference thing. If you're like, some people think that these are a little bit too thick or too like sticky. I don't think they're too thick or sticky, but I also don't have like a huge thing about that. Some people do, I just don't. The Voluminous Lash Paradise Primer by L'Oreal. I repurchase this all the time because I do love it as a lash primer. Looks like this. I don't know, am I wearing it today? I'm not wearing it today, but this is a great lash primer. I purchased this in February, and I've repurchased it like 2 or 3 other times since then. The other thing is in my shower, which is the Love Scrub Mesh Body Exfoliator in Midnight. It's just like it's like a loofah, but completely unraveled, not like a ball of loofah, and the mesh is thicker, or like the holes of the mesh are wider, so like water can fully come out of it immediately when you use it. Like there's no gunk up of product or water, like it doesn't hold water or anything, but I love it. It's like a body exfoliator. I have the 2 e.l.f. products. e.l.f.'s Power Grip Primer. In my opinion, I like the Milk Makeup one, but this is just better. And I feel like the price obviously helps it be better because the Milk Makeup one got really expensive. Next thing I have is this really cute e.l.f. Halo Glow Powder Puff. So good. I love these little powder puffs. This one's thicker than my other ones. It feels like a little, looks like it has like a little pillow in here. I love it. Super perfect with its little, great for setting under the eye, around the nose, all over the face. I use that thing all the time. And then I went a little palette crazy this month. I even remember I bought 3 Natasha Denona palettes, but let me start with one that I actually like more. That I ended up liking more than any of the Natasha Denona like super expensive like $70 palettes. So they're like $69 now. Natasha Denona palettes. They used to be like $65 and now they're like $70 or almost $70. So I got the ColourPop Sage the Day. Look at how cute. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I think that this even has like a duochrome in it if I am remembering correctly. I'll show you some of my favorite shades in this palette. This palette is so fun. I haven't used it in a little bit, but here's some really pretty shades. I'm gonna swatch them right. How should I do this? Like right here. Oh, so pretty. This has like that. Do you guys remember MAC had a blue brown right here? But it does have like a shifty to it, like a shiftiness to it that's like blue and then brown depending on what lighting you have it under. That is such a good palette that I honestly need to play with more. So out of the next couple of palettes, this is the one that I like the most from this purchase that I made in February of 2023. Then I picked up the Natasha Denona Mini Xenon. Since this palette has come out, they have released the midi of the Xenon palette, and oh yeah, I'm sorry about the nails. You can totally see that. I still have some acrylic. I took my acrylics off and I still have some acrylic on there. I'm sorry. So I like this one because I feel like this is a good companion palette. You can use this to deepen up shades. I love this as a brow bone or inner corner highlight. I don't think that I have an actual like silver this metallic in my collection besides this one. I'm not a big gray person, to be honest, but these are good to lighten. This makes a killer smoky eye, number one. This makes a beautiful, beautiful smoky eye. Then I picked up the Natasha Denona Glam Palette. Looks like this. Mine's gonna look, if you have this palette, mine looks probably different than yours because I did reorganize mine to see if I reorganized it, if I would get more use out of it. So as you can see, if you can see, I put the mattes all at the bottom, and then I did 2 rows. I did the 2 rows of the shimmers in this palette, and I mainly just did this to see if I would get more use out of this palette. And to be honest, I feel like most of these shades look identical on me. Maybe if you were a little bit fairer than me, because even if you like look and put these like next to my face, you know? Maybe it's just me or maybe it's the lighting, but I've tried messing with this one a couple times, and there's really just not enough variety in my opinion, no matter how pretty. This is a very pretty palette. I feel like for it to be perfect for you though, you'd have to be a little bit lighter than me, even though I can make it work. And maybe I just need to reach into it some more, which we'll get into that at the end of the video because I have a question for you guys. And then lastly, in February, I picked up the Natasha Denona Retro Palette. Everybody loved this palette when it first came out. This one I did a little bit differently. You know, I reorganized this palette as well to see if I would get more use out of it again. This one's better than the Glam Palette to me, in my opinion. The Retro is better. I like this one more. It does have some really beautiful shades, and it's just one of those things, like I really do need to reach for more palettes that I already have existing in my collection. And honestly, I figured that this would be a good way to revisit all the purchases that I've made. And this is now in March. I picked up the, I don't have it with me, the Soap and Glory Clean On Me shower gel. That gel smells so fantastic. I would recommend that you go get your nose on that because it smells so good. The Burberry Her Elixir. This one smells so good. I'm not good at describing scents, but it smells like sweeter and more, like I love Burberry Her. Burberry Her, which I have, is cute. She's cute. This one is more. Oh my god, this one smells so good. I already have a Le Parfum on, so I don't really want to put this one on top of it, but I picked up the Burberry Her. So good, will forever recommend. I love it. I love both the Burberry Her and the Elixir. If I had to pick between one or the other, March 20, Fenty Glow. I picked up the Fenty Glow Gloss Bomb Heat. Heat is my favorite. I think I picked up another one of these in this same month too, but I'm not one of those people that hate stingy lip balms, okay, or lip liners or anything. I love me a good stingy, and the Fenty Heat Balm glosses are some of my favorites, honestly. I like the sting, I like the burn. I feel like they do plump my lips. And normally when I'm looking for plump, it's to fill in the lines. It's to fill in the lines because I have extremely lined lips. Yeah, like I said, in March, I did go ahead and pick up another Fenty Gloss Bomb in the Heat variety of Hot Chocolate. Oh my god, I love. Again, there's something with these like browns. I'm telling you, I love them so much. So much. Could not recommend those enough. If you are sensitive to the stingy, burny, plumping thing, don't do it, but I love them. I don't care. And then I also picked up the Essence. Oh, this one's like almost halfway gone. This one's really good. This is the Essence Hello Good Stuff Glow Serum Primer. This is supposed to be, was allegedly a dupe for one of the Glow Recipe products, which I remember trying that when it first came out. And I remember the main thing I remember about that one is the scent, and this one has like a fruity scent to it also. I love this as a primer. I love this like underneath just concealer. Do this all over the face with your SPF first. SPF, then this, and then do a little bit of concealer and then go, and you will just look like a newborn baby. in my opinion. I feel like this just is really good. It's a hydrating and smooth base with watermelon, water, and niacinamide. If you're sensitive to niacinamide, just so you know, this does have niacinamide in it, but I really love this. And this was also, what, under $5? Yeah, this was $5.99 at the time that I bought it. Then I picked up this iHome Ultra Thin Mirror. Hold it like this. But the cool thing about this mirror, let me see if I can, so you can hold like this, is that it lights up. If you can see there, and then you have like different modes. Warm light, cool light, neutral light. But this is really nice on the go. I have found that the battery doesn't last an incredibly long time, but this is still nice if you're just gonna quickly get ready in the car, a hotel, somewhere that you're out and about, and you just need like a good mirror. This iHome one is nice. And I think I've seen it go on sale like 600 times since I bought it in March. I picked up the e.l.f. Halo wands, okay? I picked up 2 of the blushes, 2 of the bronzers, and 1 of the highlighters. And to me, you tell me what you think, but to me, these look like they have already turned. Because you can see the product through the little product window there. So those are the 2 contours, the highlight, and the 2 blushes. Immediately off of first impression, I don't know why I picked up these 2 blushes. I'm gonna get into the blushes first. I have the blush in Berry Radiant and Rose You Slay. I hated that these were shimmery, and I felt like they were like a metallic. So here's the, that's the Rose You Slay. And then here's the Berry Radiant. And I just felt like these just enhance the texture on my face. I'm trying to really just get whatever's in the applicator. I don't want to put this. You're just very, oop, that went a little crazy. Just very metallic. And when I say metallic, I mean like Tin Man. Like, I didn't like the color. I didn't like the way it blended out. I'm probably going to declutter those going into the new year because I just did not love that. Like, I don't know, even like trying to, see, look, it gets like splotchy, like on my hand. I'm just trying to blend it out and it's getting super splotchy. So I'm not a fan. I did not like, the blushes were my least favorite. We'll get into the contours. Or these look like they're separate. Look at that. Can you see this? Does that not look like it's separating? Is this safe to put on my face? Or should I just get rid of these? Light shade, the Fair Light, and that was mostly so I could use it as contour. Yeah, this is not coming off, but I picked this one up as contour for like my nose. This would work 10 times better if you were fair or light. I am neither. Very gray. These ones are fine. Have these turned already or what? They do have like a, what is the shelf life of these? Does it say? It says 12 months. So in April, these are gonna have to go. I don't know if they already turned. So that was the shade Fair Light, and then this is the shade Light Medium. Right here, so Fair Light, and then Light Medium right here. Oops. So these ones are okay. They're fine. Blendability, I feel like, because it doesn't have like that shimmer in it, I feel like the blendability was like a little bit better. And then I picked up one of the highlighters in Champagne. It's like I see what they were going for, but I just don't think it was executed the best. I feel like maybe the highlighter is also good. Like, that's pretty blinding, honestly. Yeah, so I'm gonna blend it out. Let's see right here. Yeah, there's just something about these. Like it was like they were almost there. I don't know. I might have to revisit the bronzer or the contour and the highlight because those are good. The blushes, honestly, no. Just those were to me a huge flop, which I feel like almost never happens with e.l.f. But that was just something that I'm not a fan of. Then I made a pretty big purchase. It looks like mostly for hair care products. I picked up the Pureology, like the conditioning spray, like the 12-in-1 or whatever it was. That one I already emptied and it's fine. I'm not gonna repurchase that one. The Olaplex No. 6 Bond Smoother, I've repurchased twice already. The Vanilla Co. Balm, the makeup removing balm, I love, and I bought a jumbo one very recently, which I think was like 8 ounces maybe, but it was huge. It was like this big. Love that stuff. I'm almost out of my e.l.f. Holy Hydration. Couldn't recommend enough. Picked up the Too Faced Puffy Nude. This is clicky up one, so if you click it up and then you don't use it, just know that you can't push it back down. So I picked up Puffy Nude. These sting really bad, very intensely. I love it. And I will even go over top of these with the Fenty Heat. I don't know what it is, but I love it. I don't know what kind of, you know, masochist type of shit that is, but you know what? So that's the shade Puffy Nude. It's such a pretty nude color if you're my skin tone or lighter. I do have some in here if you're like a little bit deeper than me, but the Puffy Nude from Too Faced, I love it. I love it. So then I also picked up the e.l.f. This is the Complexion Duo. It's a double-ended brush. This side's perfect for foundation. This side's perfect for concealer. I find the e.l.f. brushes are actually so good. They are so good. They are so affordable. This was an $8 brush, I believe. And it's such a good brush. It sheds, I feel like it shed a little bit when I first got it, but aside from that, these brushes are so good. And I can't recommend them enough. So that was another thing that I picked up, and that was earlier this year in April. Once I knew that I was going to see this again, I picked up another of the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme Lip Shaper in the shade Espresso Shot. This was a brown, as opposed to like the nudie one that I showed, the Puffy Nude. This one's like a brown. I also picked up the Fenty Heat in the clear, the glass slipper. I don't know what to say for myself, but I love them. I think those are the only two makeup. Oh no, and then I also picked up in Big Truffle of the, I picked up 2 more of the lip injections. I picked up the Espresso Shot and then in Big Truffle, which I'm putting them side by side here. So this one's in Big Truffle right here, and then this one is Espresso Shot of the Too Faced Extreme Lip Shapers. I have no shame, okay? None. Let's like fly through it. I don't have them. The Dr. Teal's Foaming Bath Solution in hemp seed oil. I also picked up a Clinique's Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm Mini. That was for our trip. I already went through that. And I would repurchase if I didn't, love my Vanilla & Co. Balm. I love that one the most, so I won't be repurchasing the Clinique one. I'm pretty sure I included that in empties as well as the Batiste Dry Shampoo Tropical Mini. Won't be repurchasing. And then I had bought a Da Balm Bath Bomb Fizzer. S Fine Workable Hairspray. That one's really good. I do enjoy that one. And the very last thing is the Hemp's Koa Sweet Almond Body Moisturizer from Hemp's. I already picked up, that was in my empties, I think, and I already picked up the biggest one that you can buy because I love the scent of that stuff. That stuff is really, really, really good. Love the Hemp's lotion. And then let's see what else we got. Oh my gosh. And I also picked up the Valentino Born in Roma. I couldn't help myself, okay? I was trying to hold off. But this is like a good basic bitch scent. Like, if you're into niche fragrances, you don't care necessarily for the Born in Romas. But for designer, I think that just like the Burberry Her, any variety that you like, Valentino Born in Roma, this also has like, I don't know how many flankers, This smells so good. This is one of the scents that I brought with us to Greece. I have a pretty big divot. I bought this May 13th, and this is the dent that I've put in it so far. That's in, let's see, what is this? June, I picked up the Natasha Denona Yucca. I want to say yucca because yucca is a root that I love eating. I think it's called cassava in English, but yucca is delicious. This is pronounced yucca. I always reorganize my palettes in a way that makes sense for me. So again, I have my mattes all together and then the shimmers all together. I just have to reach for my Natasha Denona palettes a little bit more. I haven't really been reaching for anything. I've been so caught up with the Halloween stuff and so excited and looking forward to doing the Halloween videos from the horror collections that have come out towards this last quarter of the year that I haven't played really with any of my other palettes that much. I've been playing with those, but I have to revisit. I love the Yucca palette. I think that's the most fun palette that Natasha Denona has done that I have purchased. I think that one's beautiful, and greens are like my favorite. I know this is mostly like, I guess like mustardy, not very green heavy, but more mustardy, but still like, I think this is a beautiful palette. And these, oh my God, this top row of these like special, like more special shades, so pretty. And then I also did pick up the Natasha Denona, I think this is when they came out, the High Glam concealer. Mine's an N5. I think, did I do a video with this one? I don't know if I did. I don't know if I did a video with the High Glam, but I really like this concealer. It's thicker. I have a lot, as you can probably see, I have a lot of fine lines. I don't have any work done. This video is gonna be so long. We're almost there. So that's all I bought for that haul. And then I didn't buy again until, that was June 16th of 2023. And I did not pick anything up again until 7/29. And you wanna know what I picked up on 7/29? I picked up the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme Lip Shaper in Hot and Spicy. Hot and Spicy, I think this was like more of a peachy. Yeah, this is like a lighter peachy pink almost. Yeah. Still kind of nudie, I guess, depends on who you are, but I picked this one up. So obviously I have had a rolling romance with this summer fling, you could say, with the Too Faced Extreme. That's the only thing I bought on the 29th of July. Then we're getting close to the end, kind of. Oh, I knew this was gonna come up. During the 21 Days of Beauty, I think it was, I picked up 2. I'm down to almost 1. This was September 7th. I picked up 2 of the Philosophy Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere. These are, look at how much of a dent I have. This is from September. But the reason why is that if you know how these these are eau de toilettes, I think. These are not eau de parfums, and yeah, so I have a full bottle that has been untouched. This is such a nice, warm, perfect for fall or bedtime if you're a person that likes to wear fragrances before you go to sleep. I know not everybody likes to do that. I like to do that. That is such a nice, warm, enveloping, just soft cashmere, I guess, like vanilla-y, delicious scent. So I bought 2 of them for that's the only thing I picked up on the 7th of September of this year. Then I picked up here it is. I picked up the Ordinary Glycolic Acid. I use this as antiperspirant, or not antiperspirant, as deodorant, or basically anti-stinky armpits. I just put it on after I shower. I pat dry my pits, and then I just take a little reusable swab or cotton round, and I just swipe it under my pits as a alternative to deodorant. Not that regular deodorant's wrong. I'm not one of those people. There's nothing wrong with regular deodorant. I just sometimes find that they clash with my scents, my lotions, my fragrances, and sometimes they just don't mingle well with my BO. Okay, with like my sweat smell. It's just not cute, so I don't like it. And I also, again, said I repurchased the Mielle Rosemary Mint Scalp Strengthening Oil. I love that stuff. I buy it all the time. Because I went through another one of them. And then, oh my gosh, okay, this is in October. So in October, I picked up the Natasha. Oh man, the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude. This is like the year of Natasha Denona for me, apparently. But the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude. You guys have seen this everywhere. Similarly to Glam, this was one of those palettes that I just need to play with it some more. I need to play with my Glam palette some more. I need to play with all the palettes in my collection more because they just don't get enough love. I don't think that I've reorganized this one yet. No, I have not reorganized this one yet by mattes versus shimmer special shades. This is a beautiful palette. Like there's obviously no denying it. There are some very, very special shades in here. I think I've reached for this palette 2 or 3 times since I ordered it. I need to play with this again because I just have to. I'm also working on, like, right now I have these acrylic containers and all that. I think I'm going to do, like, find a way to, like, get those little palette display things so I can, like, see my palettes and reach for them regularly because I'm just not reaching for them as much as I should. And then I did it, okay? I did it. I picked up the Hourglass Ambient Light Untouched Leopard. Okay, I picked up the leopard and it looked, I mean, you guys saw this everywhere. Okay. It's a little tin can, okay? It's so precious and it's so cute. And this is what it looks like on the inside. I'm sure you guys saw this everywhere because these have been a high demand product there's always been a demand for this product. Very popular, very polarizing because some people are like, I can't believe that you spent $90 on these ambient light things, which to be honest, like they're smaller, but these individually, I have an ambient lighting powder that was like, I feel like it was like $40 or $50, $40, $48. I'm not sure what they go for, but it was like the big one individual pan. So I guess, you know, I don't know what the gram breakdown is. I wish Stephanie Nicole still did videos. This palette is really cute. It's definitely not for everybody in the sense that I know not everybody likes or gets the whole baked. But ironically enough, the order that I placed for these items, these are all from the same, the I Need a Nude and then the Hourglass palette, were mainly inspired by the e.l.f. Lip Reviver, the Glow Lip Reviver lip oils. Look like this. I always go for the brownie shades. Brown shades, nude shades, or clear, I picked up the shade, if I could see, Honey Talks, as well as, if I could, Jam Session. So we have Honey Talks right here, and then Jam Session. I'll swatch them both. Oh my gosh, I think that these are better. This is what I'm talking about. I think that these are better than the Dior Lip Glow oils. I just think that they are. That was Honey Talks, and then here's Jam Session. Ooh, that looks juicy. Oh, so pretty. I love them. There's nothing wrong with the Dior ones. I have them, I love them, I'm gonna use them. But these are $8, okay? This was $40, obviously. But to me, those are better. Not for the price, not because they're cheaper, more affordable. They're just better. I like the formula better. I like the shade better. I like the pigmentation better. I like the way it feels on my lips better. It's just so good. And that is an $8 lip glow or lip oil. Love it. All right, now we're getting into November. Oh yeah, November, this is very recent. Like I said, I picked up a full size of the Hemp's Body Moisturizer in Sweet Almond and Koa. I don't know. I picked up the 16 ounce of the Curlsmith Weightless Air Dry Cream. Love that stuff. An Eva NYC Main Magic 10-in-1 Primer. That's what I use in my heat protectant before blow drying and straightening my hair. And then another Hemp's Body Moisturizer in Vanilla Plum. Oh my gosh, so nice. Such a good base. I put perfume over body lotion. Every time I put perfume on, it needs to be over some kind of body moisturizer, body oil, Vaseline. bag balm something. And the Hemp's body lotions just never do me wrong. And I think they were on sale for like, they were under $15 and they're 17 ounces. So I picked those up. And then most recently, this was an order that I placed on the 29th of November. It is currently December 10th. I picked up the Burberry Goddess set because I fell in love. This is the most signature scent worthy scent I have smelled in a very long time. So I picked up, they had a holiday set where it came with a Burberry Goddess body lotion, a travel spray, which this is from the 29th. It's currently the 10th. Look at the dent that I've made on this bad boy already. We are halfway through a travel size of this. Oh my gosh, because I've just been kind of putting it on before bed, immediately after a shower before bed. And then it also came, so it came with those two and then a full-size bottle of the fragrance of the Burberry the Burberry Goddess. Oh my gosh, you have to like lavender. You have to like vanilla. Not everybody likes lavender or vanilla. Lavender is one of those notes that like kind of in like Lieb, like the YSL Lieb, or kind of like that though, where it could really throw some people off. This is similarly kind of the same in that way, but this is the most like, I think that this is going to turn into my signature scent. I think that this is one of my favorite fragrance releases of 2023. I can't say enough good things about this. This is grown without being too floral mature. The lavender in here is perfect. It has that relaxing, like, I feel like this fragrance is trying to seduce me. That's what it is. It's kind of seductive. I don't say the other word, the SEXY word. That word makes me cringe so hard. This is that word though. This embodies that word. You look that word up in the dictionary, it's gonna be a picture of this. Because, oh my God, it smells so good. I haven't heard that it's been too polarizing. I feel like the large majority of people like this. I'm not saying that everybody loves it, but I feel like this has been largely a yes across the board from men and women. From people across the board, they've just been loving this, and I am one of them, and I want like my whole entire existence to smell like this. And I haven't felt that strongly about a fragrance in a good long while. And that one right there, I did pick up 2 of the brand new, these are the NYX Fat Oil Slick Click. I picked up 2 shades. I picked up Main Character, which is a clear with, pearl sparkles in it. This is one of those clicky ones. It reminds me of Euphoria. Remember when that was like a big thing? Like the Euphoria, like Y2K makeup. I feel like this would be perfect for people that love that like Y2K look. I put some on. If you swipe a lot, it does give you kind of like a frosted, I don't want to say it's a frosted, it's an extremely glittery pink, purplish lip, which I don't think is ugly, but you have to be wanting to go for it. So I don't think this one's going to be for everybody. However, this shade in No Filter Needed, I think is so cute. This is like a perfect everyday. I'm gonna take off what I'm wearing. I took off what I was wearing, and I'm gonna go in with the Slick Click in No Filter Needed. Okay. This is such a pretty, everyday, oh my gosh, this is one of those things, throw it on and go and you're out the door. And but I want to pick up more. I kind of want to pick up like a reddish, I think I saw like a more burgundy shade. Either way, I think that these Slick Click new lip balms from NYX are so nice. I feel like they make they're nice. They feel nice on the lips. Again, they're not sticky or tacky, or they just feel nice and hydrating. Love that. Okay, so that is literally it. That is everything that I picked up from Ulta in 2023. The year's not over, but I have no intention of. So that's everything I have. So you guys let me know, what do you think of all my purchases from Ulta? Really, all of them were good except for, I want to say the only thing that really sticks out to me is the e.l.f. Halo Glow blushes. I'm gonna mess with those again. Like, I'm gonna play around with them again and see if they really were that bad as I remember, or if it's just me. But for the time being, that's really the only thing that sticks out to me is like a total like flop. I wish I didn't buy it kind of thing. And they're so affordable that, you know, I mean, they're e.l.f., you know. But anyways, that's all I have for today. If you guys like this video, let me know. I could do the same kind of video for Sephora. And then I kind of just give like little mini speed reviews, or try to make them speed reviews for every product that I picked up from Sephora as well. I just thought that this would be a fun way to remind myself of all the things that I picked up. So many things that I haven't played with in so long, which is honestly ridiculous. Because like I said, I've been collecting as if I were a, you know, huge influencer for a very long time. And I have no business doing that because I have one face, two eyeballs, and it's just too much. Too much. Much too much. Anyways, I'm gonna start putting this stuff away because if you look at my vanity right now, it is just embarrassing. And then somebody in the comments in one of my other videos said that they wanted to do a like makeup collection. My room, I just moved into a new room. I was in my closet before, but now I'm in here, and now this is like a little home office / makeup room, whereas I was in like the closet that I shared with my husband before. And now I'm in here, and there's like nothing here. Like, I have these shelves. These were already here when we moved here. These shelves, they like go, there's like 3 massive shelves that I'm using for makeup storage right now because I do want to sell my vanity. I have a very long tabletop. It's like 78 inches long. And then 2 Alex drawers full of like palettes and stuff. I'm storing some of my things right here, starting to store them in places where I can see so I can reach for them more often, because it's just not fun. Like, makeup, just hoarding and collecting makeup is not what I ever intended on doing, but that's kind of what this has become. A super large hoard of makeup that I don't touch that much because I get infatuated with one or a handful of products, and then I forget about the rest of my collection. So hopefully for the rest of this year and going forward, I actually utilize the things that I already have in my collection more, and I encourage you to do the same thing because makeup is expensive, and to be keeping up with the newest, hottest, most viral product all the time is rather expensive, and I do not recommend. So let's enjoy the things that we have that we likely could easily dupe, or get something similar from our already existing collection, because I can't keep up. I can't keep up. There are so many things that came out this year that I want to get my little paws on so bad, but I have no business buying any more makeup right now. Anyways, okay. I'm gonna let you guys go here. I'm gonna do some organizing, putting all this stuff away, and really thinking about how for my next look, I better be using some of these products and reaching for these more often, because these are only the things that I bought this year, not including a whole lifetime that I've been hoarding makeup and collecting and buying makeup. So, you know, that's a dangerous part of being on the YouTubes for a long time, is the amount of stuff that you just collect. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get this video edited and uploaded, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.